All right. Good evening, YouTube. Thank you for watching. This is Admiral Prower here, Admiral Miles Prower. And if you know me from World of Warships, you might not necessarily know that I am actually a member of one of the longest running Star Wars gaming communities, known as the Emperor's Hammer, which the Emperor's Hammer has been around since 1994, and they were geared towards playing at first TIE Fighter and Defender of the Empire, and then later, as the technology advanced, they went on to play X-Wing versus TIE Fighter and X-Wing Alliance competitively. And then they kind of developed into some other avenues. The Dark Brotherhood, for example, primarily played the Jedi Knight and Jedi Academy games. The Directorate used to play Star Wars Rebellion and Empire at War. And I also believe we had the organization known as the Fringe, which used to play Star Wars Galaxies. Which nowadays here in the Emperor's Hammer, we still play our core games. We are in the process of adding the new Battlefront 2, the modern Battlefront 2, for possible approval at the Dark Brotherhood. I'm actually the Master at Arms on the Dark Brotherhood's Dark Council. So myself and the Deputy Grandmaster Elwood the Brave are actually working on that actively right now at this moment. But it's a multifaceted community full of Star Wars fans, full of folks old and young, old and new to the Emperor's Hammer. We just picked up a returning member who's returning after getting himself established in naval service. We want to welcome him back, and we also picked up a new sub-lieutenant who was assigned, I think, to Kappa Squadron or Sin Squadron. But as you can see from that, I mean, there's still some interest in here, and if you're ever interested in checking us out, feel free to check out tc.emperorshammer. That's emperors with no apostrophe or anything like that, in plural, emperorshammer.org. And you can go ahead, you can go through our iWatts Academy to set yourself up to join. And then once you go over a few simple things, you'll be placed into a squadron. We'll help you get oriented with your squadron. We'll go ahead, if you don't have the games, we'll show you where you can go to purchase them. We'll show you how to get things set up with your joystick, if you have one, or how to pick one out. And we'll just show you how to play, and we'll have some fun while doing it. And if you play multiplayer, or if you play our custom single player missions, it's a great way of getting recognition, advancing in rank, especially getting the medals that we award, but overall just having fun in the community. So what I'm doing here tonight is I'm actually going to live stream Star Wars TIE Fighter, the original TIE Fighter, unmodified MS-DOS version, CD-ROM edition, and I'm using the only piece of modern equipment that I'm using other than my pipe is this Logitech Extreme 3D Pro, which will be the joystick that I'll be using for the game. And we're going to try to take it battle by battle, mission by mission. Right now, with my current work schedule, unfortunately I'm not able to catch up on multiplayer quite as much. Yet at the same time, I wanted to showcase kind of what we do, kind of what to expect. So I figure, well, I have about 4 to 5 hours after work to do things. I might as well stream TIE Fighter. And depending on how things go, I might even stream like X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. Maybe even work up the gumption to play X-Wing. It's just a thing when dealing with rebel scum. I mean, you gotta be on the side of law and order, but at the same time, you have to recognize that, hey, you have to know your enemy in order to know yourself. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll get started here in a few moments. I just want to go ahead and get my pipe loaded up. get everything up and going here. Alright, so I've got my necessary stream statuses all set up here. Okay, everything's good to go. Let me just go ahead and let everyone know in Discord. Okay, we got the stream advertised in all the nooks and crannies of the internet. So, hang on, just got to refill my pipe. Ah, there's my pipe skimmer. There we go. And there we go. Oh, and tonight, until I drop, I'm going to be drinking the dark side, of course, of all sodas. Mountain Dew Pitch Black in my Death Star mug. So, while I get my pipe loaded up, I may as well start the game. We'll go through the opening cutscene.
On the verge of success. Soon, peace and order will be restored throughout the galaxy. Even now, our capable forces, led by Darth Vader, are striking back at the rebel insurgents.
The rebels are unprepared for our attack. Signal Vice Admiral Thrawn to launch his TIE squadrons immediately.
This rebel stronghold has no hope of escape. Commence the attack.
Yes, sir.
die, Saner. Oh, we love you, General Frown. Scott Lawrence is Darth Vader. Oh, Zoran was Denny Delk. Nick Jameson was the Emperor. And he was also an Imperial officer. He was in 24 as President Suvorov. Alright, so we will go ahead and get our joystick calibrated and ready. So again, as a reminder, I am using the Logitech Extreme 3D Pro. I've had this for quite a while. Kind of dug it out of mothballs because I thought at first that there was some trouble with calibration overall with Windows. I actually figured out that might have been a thing with my old operating system, which was Windows 7. But I've been using Windows 10 kind of comfortably now for the last year or so, so I haven't actually noticed much trouble with it playing like Descent, things like that. But anyways, we will go ahead and we will keep the joystick perfectly centered. Hey, Nicotine! We'll go ahead and we'll move our joystick to the top left corner and to the bottom right corner, and then we'll recenter and we'll hit the button. Okay!
Enter your name, pilot.
So, it's pretty much like you just arrived at the Star Destroyer at the carrier. If music's too loud, I might tone that down just a little bit. I might turn on subtitles also. We'll keep things on medium for right now. But we'll go ahead, we'll pick up the pilot I already made. Haven't done anything yet, because I just wanted to test earlier. Now, I'll show you what'll happen. Just goes to show you how much effort they put in this game. If you do not log in as a pilot, they're like, who's this guy? Who's this guy? Are we gonna hit him? Find out next episode, Dragon Ball Z. But since I'm authorized, they will let me in. So these doors, this is the concourse. These doors will let you go into different sections here, like training simulators, so that you can sharpen up your skills, go through some obstacle courses, combat chamber to play different types of missions. I'll show you guys the tech room. It'll give you some specifications. Really great if you're a big Star Wars nerd. But also give you some vital information that you might be able to use to your advantage. Nice little 3D view there, or quasi-3D. We got the TIE Interceptor, which is the faster TIE fighter. The Bomber. We got the TIE Advanced, which Darth Vader's TIE fighter in New Hope was actually the TIE Advanced X1. And we got some special ones meant for the TIE fighter games. I think they later became canon in the expanded universe. Assault gunboats. Oh, the TIE Defender. Now, if that's a craft worthy of any merit in the Imperial Navy, this little guy here is like the USS Defiant of Deep Space Nine of TIE fighters. And we got the missile boat. Rebel trash. Some neutral craft, patrol craft, transports, assault transport. Oh, hey! The venerable Millennium Falcon. Container craft, heavy lifters, freighters, conveyors, cargo ferries, corvettes, modified corvettes, NEB-Bs, frigates, escort carriers, interdictor star destroyers, Victory star destroyers, Imperial star destroyers, calamari cruisers, platforms. Yeah, they put quite a lot of effort into these games. Anyways, you're not here to stare at the tech room all day, you're here to see me get the crap shot out from under me. So we'll go ahead and we'll do Battle 1, the Aftermath of Hoth. And I will mute myself during the briefing so that you can go ahead and get the full gist of it. I will probably interject comments afterwards. So we'll start the mission map.
One TIE fighter from Alpha, Beta and Gamma squadrons will be out on patrol around outpost D-34. Your mission is to inspect all cargo-carrying vessels as they pass by our station. We are on the lookout for rebel forces that are fleeing from their base on Hoth. One TIE fighter from Alpha, Beta and Gamma. You are to inspect all cargo-carrying vessels that pass through this area. To accomplish this, target each freighter and transport, then fly close enough for your ship's sensors to determine what cargo the vessel has on board. Check your progress on the mission goals screen, toggled by hitting the G key. You will fly the TIE fighter designated Alpha 1. You will be the only craft in your flight group. Stay alert for radio messages as this mission progresses. Use your message log, toggled by hitting the L key, to review this communication. Freighter traffic has been above normal in this area. We think this is related to the retreat of rebel forces in the aftermath of our attack on their base on Hoth. Stay alert for rebels hidden amongst the freighter convoys.
Alright, so mic's back on, so pretty basic mission to start off for a new player. We're just going to go ahead and inspect all these craft, see if there's any rebels hiding in there. If there are rebels hidden in there, we're going to go ahead and help disable the craft so that they can be boarded and those filthy rebel terrorists can be brought to justice. So, as far as timeline is concerned, this is taking place like right after the initial attack in Empire Strikes Back. So we must inspect all freighters from ONIS and data transport groups. And if possible, we should try to inspect Yander and Talus. And one of these ONIS freighters must be captured.
Incoming ships. They are entering the area near Buoy B-18. TIE Fighter Alpha 1, inspect all craft. Freighters requesting permission to pass through this sector. Transports requesting permission to pass through this sector. Help with the capture operation or return to base. Job well done, Alpha 1. Imperial transports are being dispatched to board the freighter. Beware of enemy shuttles.
Well, that didn't work out how I wanted it to. Well, those shuttles must have got behind me and slotted me. Well, technically, I completed the mission, but I'm not satisfied with that. I am not satisfied with that result. We're Imperials, we're supposed to be professionals. So you know what, we're gonna do this again. And we're not gonna crash into the transport.
Incoming ships.
Into
They're
the
entering
station.
the area near Boyd B-18.
So it's probably onus 5.
TIE Fighter Alpha 1, inspect all craft. Freighters requesting permission to pass through this sector. Transports requesting permission to pass through this sector.
Okay, so there's only one transport left that would be behind all this. That is you.
Excellent work, Alpha 1. Primary mission objectives completed. The Emperor will be pleased.
We'll go ahead and
Job well
straight
done,
in.
Alpha 1. The first wave of freighters and transports has been inspected. Good work. Help with the capture operation or return to base. Warning. Illegal cargo located on one of the freighters. Alpha 1, help the transports weaken the freighter's shield. Imperial transports are being dispatched to board the freighter. Incoming shuttles have not identified themselves.
They're gonna break an attack any moment now.
All TIE fighters, beware of enemy shuttles.
Balls to that. Yes, indeed, nicotine. Yes, indeed. Oh, crap. He's not going to be pleased with that.
Target disabled.
Woo! Where is he?
Alpha 1, there are some new craft to inspect.
Bellend.
Alpha 1, begin capture operation. Capture operation complete.
I'll put the hurt on him. Oh, that was too close.
Protect the captured freighter. Target destroyed.
More shuttles. They're good.
Excellent work, Alpha 1. Secondary mission objectives completed. Good work. A second wave of freighters was inspected. More important, we have captured the rebel freighter. This is Beta 1. Target destroyed.
Well, he's in Screwsville.
This is Gamma 1. Target destroyed.
Okay, it's time to head in. Okay, 77% on gunnery.
You have discovered a freighter full of rebels trying to escape from their base on Hoth. Excellent work. As we expected, fleeing rebels are trying to sneak through this sector. We captured a freighter full of rebels trying to escape from the planet Hoth. Hoth, a nearby ice planet, was the main base of the rebels. The recent Imperial attack on this base has driven their forces into flight. The interrogation of these rebel prisoners should help us track more of them down.
Angry reacts only. You know, it's kind of funny. This briefing officer, if his ears were a little bit more pointed, he kind of looks like Leonard Nimoy. So, I'm gonna call you Commander Spock. Okay, so we're backing up because saving is a great idea. Yeah, you know, he doesn't have a goatee though. Let's see what's going on here.
3 TIE fighters from Alpha, Beta and Gamma squadrons will patrol the area around the station. Your weapon arming crew has added concussion missiles to your TIE fighter for more firepower.
So, just a basic patrol it sounds like.
After interrogating the rebel prisoners captured aboard the Mugari freighter, we are sure that the rebels plan to launch an assault on this outpost. You must hold off the attacking forces until help arrives from the Imperial-class Star Destroyer Hammer.
Incidentally, this is the Imperial Star Destroyer 1 Hammer, but in the TIE Corps, in the organization, I am the Commodore of the Imperial Star Destroyer 2 Hammer, which has Alpha, Beta, Delta, and Epsilon squadrons. Well, Beta closed down a few months ago, but we pretty much keep in with the canon. So I am actually the Commodore. I am technically this guy's boss on the Hammer.
You will be flying the TIE fighter designated Alpha 1. You will have 2 wingmen. Your TIE fighter will be specially modified to carry 2 concussion missile launchers holding 2 missiles each. We expect the Mugari and the rebels to be joining forces to attack us. It is likely that they only have the more obsolete starfighters like the Z-95 Headhunter and the Y-Wing to use in this assault. However, they may use more advanced fighters like the X-Wing as well.
Let's see what this cloaked guy has to say.
I am a special envoy of the Emperor. In this time of crisis, political intrigue and open rebellion, the Emperor requires special means of communication with his loyal forces. In the battles ahead, I will ensure that his wishes reach those, like yourself, who have pledged their fealty to him. You will have many opportunities to serve the Emperor, and will be rewarded for your efforts. In the mission ahead, locate the rebel officers who are fleeing from Hoth in a stolen Imperial shuttle. We have forces standing by who will attempt to disable and capture this shuttle once you have located it.
Right, I will keep that in mind. Thanks, Imperial CIA dude. Okay, so the platform that we came from must have survived until the hammer arrives. We must also grab the shuttle scuts.
Sector alert. There are unknown craft entering our area. Beta and Gamma squadrons engaging enemy forces. Alpha squadron, join the attack and engage the enemy.
Okay, he's targeting
Stop
me.
all Y-wings from making torpedo runs on D-34.
Fight me! Ow! That hurt! Bastard! Okay, we nailed those 2 Y-wings. And these guys obviously must have transferred from the stormtroopers.
No, mission critical installation under attack.
The base is being attacked. We need to defend the station.
TIE fighters are like titanium coffins. No shields. And only 2 cannon. Oh boy, X-Wings!
Transmission received. Using your target for attack.
Come here, boyo. I got something for ya. Defend yourself, pal. Stupid X-Wing. Now just to wait for the Z95 spam.
Acknowledged, Alpha 1, using your target for attack.
Got your number, pal.
Good work, Alpha 1. Secondary objectives completed.
You've discovered a shuttle carrying rebel officers. Assault gunboats have been dispatched to disable and capture it.
This is View 1. Target disabled. Order acknowledged, sir. Using your target for attack.
Hey, Travis. You're Abram Gaunt, aren't you? Or do I have that wrong? Sometimes I get names wrong.
Superb. Good work, Alpha 1. Primary mission objectives completed.
Boy, oh boy.
The Star Destroyer Hammer has arrived to take command of the battle. Good work. You have fought well in defending D-34 Outpost. The Imperial-class Star Destroyer Hammer is here to recover station defense forces.
Well, let's just make sure that transforms me. What's this? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I'm booking it. Yeah, I am not in the condition to be pissing about with a,
Alpha 1, return to the Hammer's hangar immediately.
I'm working on it! So it's technically... Technically, I'm your Commodore. I give you the orders, Hammer. Sure, it's a ship in the past, but you know. Look at that beauty. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. What? I don't get the weird radar dish thing. %, old mate.
You have defeated an attack by the rebels and Mugari. You have saved our outpost from destruction and destroyed many of the attacking enemy ships.
The rebel officers you have located will prove useful to our cause. From them we will learn the whereabouts of other rebel terrorists.
Onwards to Mission 3.
We have traced the Mugari pirates' hyperjump path to a cargo loading area in the Tungra sector. Your first objective is to stop the cargo ferries from escaping with their contraband. Then stop the transports and shuttles. Destroy anything that might be carrying weapons. 2 TIE interceptors will be launched to engage the Y-wings. The TIE bombers will assist if needed. Do not let anyone escape. Be ready for any enemy reinforcements. We have traced the arms used in the recent attack on Outpost D-34 to a Mugari cargo loading area in the Tungra sector. We suspect that the Mugari are providing arms and other aid to the rebels. Our attack on this cargo area is timed to catch the Mugari and rebels in their next illicit weapons exchange. Your mission objective is to destroy all cargo-carrying vessels at this site. Destroy everything. Take no prisoners.
My kind of rules of engagement.
You will be flying a TIE bomber designated Alpha 1. You will have 2 wingmen in your flight group. Your craft will be equipped with an extra heavy load of 12 proton torpedoes for use in this assault. We expect this weapon site to be heavily protected by starfighters. The Mugari only have the more antiquated fighters, so we expect to see mainly Y-wings defending the site.
Of course. Well, maybe I'll see you on another stream, but I might even help you find a joystick. Go from there. You have yourself a good night. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Captain Ibram Gaunt of the Hammer's Alpha Squadron.
Targets dead ahead.
Alright, let's go ahead and check out our goals. Routine.
Switch to torpedoes and fire at will.
Not at that range.
Has begun.
Another successful mission for the Empire.
The timing of our attack was perfect. We attacked when both parties to the weapons deal were still in the area. Our attack completely destroyed all of the Mugari and rebel craft. Outpost D-34 has been captured. The rebels and the Mugari are looting it for arms and equipment. The frigate Fogger will launch a transport to recapture the station. Several flight groups of Thai starfighters will provide cover for this operation. These groups will also hunt down the renegade craft that are making off with the station's equipment. Outpost D-34 has been captured. During our attack on the Mugari rebel weapons area, the rebels launched a raid on Outpost D-34. It fell to the rebels despite a valiant fight. The rebel terrorists are in the process of looting the station for any arms or equipment they can steal. Our objective for this mission is to retake the outpost, recovering as much stolen material as we can. You will be flying the Thai interceptor designated Alpha 1. You will be the flight leader of a 3-craft flight group. Your craft will be equipped with 12 concussion missiles. Besides the usual Y-wings and X-wings, our intelligence believes that the Mugari have sold the rebels a squadron of the new escort shuttles that they stole from Cygnus Spaceworks. These craft are a design modification of the Lambda-class Tiderian shuttle for use as military assault and heavily armed escort vehicle. What makes them particularly deadly is their rear-mounted flexible laser turret.
So, note to self, watch their 6.
The Emperor is concerned by the rebels' capture of Outpost D-34. The most disturbing element is that they seem to know exactly how to time their attacks when Imperial forces are engaged in another sector. Be alert for clues and opportunities to inspect or capture any rebel craft leaving the outpost when we recapture it.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
damage. All TIE interceptors, good hunting.
Excellent work, Alpha 1. Secondary mission objectives completed.
Be careful, Alpha
1. It's a code for transport.
Interceptors Beta, destroy enemy shuttles and transports.
Target destroyed, Alpha 1. Mission critical craft under attack. Superb hunting, Alpha 1. Target destroyed.
The frigate Fogger is taking damage. All TIE interceptors, good hunting.
Secondary mission objectives completed.
You have located the rebels' cache of our stolen equipment. Transport Omega will disable and capture this transport. TIE interceptors Alpha and Delta. Stop the X-Wings and Y-Wings.
Target destroyed. This is Beta 2. Target destroyed.
No. Oh no.
TIE interceptors Beta, destroy enemy shuttles and transports.
Alpha 1. This is Delta 1. Target destroyed. Alpha 1. Mission critical craft under attack. Target destroyed.
All TIE interceptors, good hunting. The frigate Fogger is taking damage.
The hell? Oh crap, my lasers are out. I have to stay good for the next 30 seconds. No shield on a TIE in the cell.
Alpha 1. Target destroyed. This is Alpha 2. Target destroyed.
TIE interceptors Alpha and Delta. Stop the X-Wings and Y-Wings.
Alpha 1. This is Beta 1. Target destroyed. This is Light Group Alpha. Using your target for attack.
Not again! Seriously? I'm a magnet for collisions now. Oh man.
TIE interceptors Beta, destroy enemy shuttles and transports.
Alpha 1. Mission critical craft under attack. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
The frigate Fogger is taking damage. All TIE interceptors, good hunting. Be careful, Alpha 1.
So he says. Whose idea was it to put a laser on a bloody transport?
interceptors Beta. Destroy enemy shuttles and transports.
Alpha 1, mission critical craft under attack. Alpha 1, target destroyed. Target destroyed.
The frigate Fogger is taking damage. All TIE interceptors. Good hunting.
Good work, Alpha 1. Target destroyed.
TIE interceptors Alpha and Delta. Stop the X-Wings and Y-Wings.
Target destroyed. This is Beta 1. Target destroyed. This is Light Group Alpha using your target for attack.
Whoa!
Alpha 1, target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Come here, you piece of junk.
Confirm hunting Alpha 1. Target destroyed. Excellent work, Alpha 1. Secondary objectives completed.
You have located the rebels' cache of our stolen equipment. Transport Omega will disable and capture this transport.
Acknowledged, Alpha 1. Using your target for attack.
Be careful, Alpha 1.
Well, that's on them, not me. They didn't give me ion cannons.
Prepare to join the secret order of the Emperor.
Despite a heavy and intense battle, our forces prevailed in recapturing outpost D-34. The
Excellent. You have helped us locate the equipment.
gunboat patrols have located a rebel cruiser taking on supplies in the Bruani sector. We can assume the cruiser has a strong force of A-Wing, X-Wing and B-Wing starfighters. Our attack will proceed in waves. You will fly in the first wave, made up of 3 flight groups of gunboats. Your primary task is to destroy the starfighter defense that the cruiser will send into battle. Once the starfighter defense has been eliminated, assist the second wave in their attack. The second wave will enter the battle in 5 minutes. They will escort transports carrying torpedoes. The supply containers need to be destroyed to prevent the cruiser from getting resupplied. Gunboat patrols have located a
easy enough. Before we proceed to our briefing, I'm going to hit the battery for just a second. Okay, I am back. And on that note, some more pitch black.
The rebel attack on outpost D-34 was launched from a rebel cruiser in the Bruani sector. We have located its exact position and are launching an attack to destroy it. You will fly in the first wave to clear away the cruiser's starfighter shield, paving the way for a second wave of assault gunboats. These gunboats will lead the direct assault on the cruiser. You will be flying an assault gunboat designated Tau 1. You will have one wingman in your flight group. Your craft will be equipped with 16 concussion missiles. The rebel cruiser will send its finest A-wings, B-wings and X-wings to defend itself.
So, crap. Got it.
The Emperor wishes to investigate possible complicity of Imperial forces in the recent rebel successes. Imperial war material is showing up frequently in rebel hands. Inspect all the rebel cargo containers before they are destroyed to see if they may be carrying Imperial equipment.
Starfighters. Let's take them out. Group Tau, engaging B-Wings. Group Nu, engaging A-Wings. Group Mu, engaging X-Wings. wave or hyperspace node.
Oh, well.
You destroyed the cruiser's starfighter defense. Good.
Let's get him again.
The cruiser has launched starfighters. Let's take them out. Group Tau, engaging B-wings.
Request acknowledged. Using your target for attack. Order acknowledged, sir. Using your target for attack.
Group Nu, engaging A-wings.
Using your target for attack.
Group Mu, engaging X-wings.
What's that shithead that's been shooting at me? Oh, this guy, huh?
You destroyed the cruiser's starfighter defense. Good work. Our last attack rendered the rebel cruiser Lulsla vulnerable for a direct attack using torpedoes. Transports Sigma and Omega have been chosen for the honor of destroying the rebel cruiser. Assault gunboat groups Tau and Nu will provide close escort for the attacking transports. The rebel starfighter threat is low since the last battle. However, some fighters may have survived. Besides the Lulsla's turbo lasers, the many mines that surround her may be the biggest threat. Our last attack rendered the rebel cruiser Lulsla vulnerable. The rebel light calamari cruiser Lulsla is the target of this mission. 2 previous attacks have weakened its defenses to the critical point. We are confident that a joint assault gunboat and transport attack can finish it off. You will be flying the assault gunboat designated Tau 1. You will be the flight leader of a 2-craft flight group. Your craft will be equipped with the standard 16 concussion missiles. The rebel cruiser probably has a small number of starfighters remaining to help in its defense. The cruiser's main protection...
The Imperial attack on the rebel cruiser will certainly succeed. Its impending destruction will probably cause its commander and crew to try to abandon ship. Be prepared to track...
There's the cruiser lull. The rebels can't escape now. This is Transport Sigma, beginning attack on the cruiser.
Get your shields to full strength and keep them there. Once you get close to the minefield surrounding the cruiser Lulsla, you'll need all the shields.
There's the cruiser Lulsla. The rebels can't escape now. This is Transport Sigma, beginning attack on the cruiser. Can't escape now. This is Transport Sigma, beginning attack on the cruiser.
Incoming missile.
cruiser Losla. The rebels can't escape now. This is Transport Sigma, beginning attack on the cruiser.
Transmission received, using your target for attack. Order acknowledged, sir. Using your target for attack. Acknowledged. Using your target for attack. Order acknowledged, sir. Using your target for attack. Incoming missile. Acknowledged. Using your target for attack.
The rebels can't escape now. This is Transport Sigma, beginning attack on the cruiser.
Using your target for attack. Using your target for attack. Using your target for attack. Using your target for attack.
Sigma, beginning attack on the cruiser.
for attack. come with an offer for the rebellion.
We have little reason to trust you, Admiral Harkov, but we are willing to hear your offer.
The fleet under my command is willing to join the Rebel Alliance. For a price.
Very interesting, Admiral. We have great need for officers of your caliber. Here is what I propose.
You go fuck yourself, Harkov.
You helped to destroy the light calamari cruiser Lulsla. This is a major achievement in our fight against the rebellion in this sector.
Watch carefully for any craft that are fleeing the Lulsla, while inspecting all...
Okay. So, we managed to succeed in Mission 1. Killed 48 craft, captured 2. So tomorrow, we will go ahead and tackle Battle 2, the Seepin' Civil War. But for now, this is Admiral Prower, and I will see you tomorrow. And remember, if you're interested in getting a TIE Fighter, X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, or X-Wing Alliance, just head on over to GOG.com or Steam. As far as our custom missions, the GOG version is preferable. And remember, you can always check us out at tc.emperorshammer.org. Have yourself a good night. This is Admiral Prower, Commodore of the Imperial Star Destroyer 2 Hammer, signing off.